What's cooking, guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am making my teriyaki chicken meatballs. These are perfect flavorful bites of chicken tossed in my homemade teriyaki sauce. Teriyaki sauce is so easy to make at home, guys. You will never have to buy another store-bought jar of teriyaki sauce. So keep watching for the recipe. Subscribe to my channel so you can join me in my kitchen twice a week. And now let's get cooking. So let's start with 1 pound of ground chicken. You can also use beef if you want. And then I'm adding 1 teaspoon of ginger paste. You can also use fresh ginger and just cut it up finely. And then I have 2 garlic cloves chopped finely. 3 scallions chopped also. 1 egg for binding. And then black pepper to your taste. I added about a teaspoon or so. And then I'm adding a 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumbs. 1/2 teaspoon of Chinese allspice, which is my secret ingredients for these meatballs, and then salt to your taste. And then you want to mix this thoroughly so that the protein and the fat can get extracted from the chicken, and that will just make the meatballs more softer. You can also use beef or ground turkey as a substitute if you don't want to make these out of chicken, but I'm trying to eat less red meat, so I decided to use chicken instead. And once this is thoroughly mixed, you can just set this aside and let it marinate for a few. Now let's make the teriyaki sauce in my little saucepan here, and you just want to turn on the heat for the saucepan and add in 1 cup of water. 1/4 cup of soy sauce. You can also use low sodium if you want. 1 garlic clove that I have chopped finely. 1 teaspoon of ginger paste, and again you can also use fresh ginger and just cut it up finely. 3 to 5 tablespoons of brown sugar. I added approximately 3 tablespoons, I would say. And then about 2 tablespoons of honey. Now lower the heat and let this come to a boil and simmer. I want the garlic to get tender and the brown sugar to dissolve and give flavor to the soy sauce and the water mixture. Then I made a slurry with 2 teaspoons of cornstarch mixed with 1/4 cup of cold water. And now I'm adding this in increments to see if I'm going to need the entire slurry. I want my teriyaki sauce to get thick, but not too thick or globby. So add this slowly and in increments to get the perfect teriyaki sauce consistency. Let this come to one last boil after adding the slurry, and this is pretty much done after that. You can set this aside for now. Let's shape the meatballs now. I'm spraying a plate here with some oil, and I also have a bowl of hot water here on the side. I'm going to take about a tablespoon full of the meatball mixture and shape these up as I'm showing here. You can size these as you wish, guys, bigger or smaller than I am making. And the hot water helps to not stick the meat mixture to your palms, and you just get a more smoother exterior of the meatball. I was able to make 15 meatballs out of this 1 pound mixture I made, and now let's fry these babies up. Let's heat up some oil in a frying pan, and once the oil is hot, you can add in your meatballs. As always, I'm adding half of the meatballs so the oil temperature doesn't drop too much. These will cook in about 5 minutes on each side, but I want to brown them on all sides, so it's going to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes on each side. Once these have gotten beautifully golden brown on all sides, you can remove these on a plate lined with a paper towel to absorb any excess oil. And cook the rest of your meatballs like we did the first batch. Look at my meatballs, guys. These are looking perfect, and I'm loving the 2-bite meatball size and golden color on these. Now to toss these babies with my teriyaki sauce, I'm just adding a few meatballs in a bowl here. Then adding in my beautiful, rich, golden color homemade teriyaki sauce and just tossing them around in that sauce. Add as much sauce you want on these, guys. You can even do this step in a saute pan to heat the meatballs and the sauce together. I went ahead and made some jasmine rice and some sauteed broccoli on the side, and now put these meatballs in teriyaki sauce right there in the middle for presentation. Now I'm sprinkling these with some sesame seeds, which are a must in my opinion. I'm also adding the green parts of the scallion on top as a garnish. And tell me these don't look official. My chicken meatballs tossed in my homemade teriyaki sauce are all done. And I can definitely say this is the best teriyaki sauce I've had, as I controlled the ingredients and knew exactly how much of everything I added. The meatballs were perfectly flavored and were so soft and juicy. Don't forget to like this video to show your support on this recipe, guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed my homemade teriyaki sauce and my homemade teriyaki chicken meatballs. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, take care of yourselves.